Hello, everybody. This is Michael Grace to Talk About It, Man. So I'm just coming online tonight or this afternoon, I should say, to do a live video just to encourage you. I wanted to do a motivational post today on something that was sent to me that I thought would be a blessing to you. And what was sent to me, and I'm going to just kind of expound on it a little bit, was simply this. You already are all that you thought you could never be. Say that one more time. You already are and already possess everything that you thought you could never be. So many times in life when we go through certain situations, we already determine internally what it is that we can never be. We determine inside what it is that we never have the ability to become. And we determine based on our present circumstances what it is that we can't do, as opposed to looking at it from another perspective. That other perspective being, what is it can you actually do? What is it can you actually be? How far can you actually go? And what is your mind state that you currently have that maybe is preventing you from being the very best that you could be? So what does it mean when you say you already are what you thought you could never be? It's very simple. You already are, based on your present mindset, based on your present circumstances, what it is that you always thought that you could never be. So in life, as I said before, circumstances happen, situations transpire that prevent us from becoming the very best that we could ever be. And the reason they do is because we have allowed those things to control the mechanism of what we think. We allow those things to control the mechanism of who it is that we have the possibility to become. So I've come to tell you today that you have the ability to be the greatest you that you have never met. Yes, that's what I said. You have the greatest possibility to become the greatest you that you have never met. Well, Michael, what do you mean when you say the greatest me that I have never met? I mean to you today, when I say the greatest you that you have never met, I'm referring to the person in potential. I'm referring to the person of possibility. I'm referring to the person of destiny that you have never met yet, because you don't know what has the opportunity to happen in the future. You don't know what it is that you have the wherewithal to become in the future, because you're focused on the present of today. So you have to condition your mind to be open. You have to condition your mind to be pure. You have to condition your mind to be optimistic as to what it is that you have the ability to accomplish, what you have the ability to do. And the way that you do that is, number one, surround yourself with people that are going somewhere. Surround yourself with people that are pressing to obtain something they've never had. Surround yourself with people that actually are mirroring what it is that you are looking to do. You don't surround yourself with somebody that is not going anywhere and expect to get somewhere. You cannot. I'll give you the perfect example. If you're trying to get from the north side to the south side, and I tell you I'll take you from the north side to the south side, get in my car, but I put my key in the ignition and turn the keys to my car, and my car is not running, I am never going to be able to get you to the place that you're looking to be over on the south side from the north side if my car is not running. The same perspective goes. You cannot go somewhere if you're surrounding yourself with people that are moving backward. You cannot go ahead if you're going backwards. You cannot do that. So you have to condition your mind and catch this, the circumstances of your life to be that of a place of destiny, to be that to a place of possibility, to be that to a place of unparalleled, attainable places that you've been in the past and become a person of with the mindset of possibility, become the person of mindset of destiny, become the person of a mindset of opportunity, so that you can become the greatest you that you could ever be. It starts with the way that you think. It starts with what you say out of your mouth. That's where it starts. It doesn't start with you obtaining something. It starts internally. You never allow an external situation affect your internal resolve. Never allow what's going on the outside of you affect what is going to happen on the inside of you. What's on the inside of you is the foundation for what it is that you will become and operate externally. So you have to condition yourself to believe that I can be the greatest me that I could ever be, no matter what is going on around me, no matter what it is that people are saying, no matter what it is that my external circumstances, my finances, my job situation, my this, my that, no matter what is going on the outside of you, that does not have to determine exactly how far it is that you're going to go. You have to be the one to determine that. You have to be the one to speak to that. You have to be the one to believe that. Just because you don't see the air does not stop you from breathing it. Just because you can't see love in the form of a physical object does not mean that it does not exist. It simply means that you have to take a different perspective and a different mindset into everything that you do. This is thoughts for the soul, thoughts for the present situation. If you believe you can do it, then you can do it. Whatever you believe is what you will pursue. Whatever it is that you believe is what it is that you will act out. Whatever it is that you believe is what it is that you're going to accomplish. Again, we are talking about saying you are already what it is that you thought you would never become. You woke up this morning, so you are already in transit to the place of becoming what you thought you could never be. So it is time for you to understand that your mindset is the determining factor of how far you will go or how far you won't. Your mind and what it is that you think about yourselves is specifically the catalyst to how far it is that you'll go or if you'll remain where you are. Now, let me just be clear. If you are happy being where you are, if where you are is sufficient to your life's goals and your life's desires, then I encourage you to continue doing what you're doing. But if you are like 99% of this world that wants more than what you presently have, no matter how much you do or don't have, then keep listening. If you want more than what is presently your circumstances, then you need to start with conditioning your mind. What is the best way for you to condition your mind? I'm glad you asked that question. You asked it just at the right time. The best way is to get in your mind as to what it is that you want to become. Find somebody that's already there and mirror what they're doing. Ask them, inquire of them. What did you do to get to where you're at? How did you get from where I am at into the position of where you're at in your thought process so that I could become all that you are becoming, because that is my goal of where it is that you are at. That is the way that you do it. But the first thing that you have to do, even before that, is to begin to speak it. What you speak, your ears hear. And if your ears hear something enough, your mind will begin to believe what it is that your ears hear that your mouth speaks. So it is time for you to believe. It is time for you to seed in the belief system that you can become more than you have ever been in your past. And the way that you do that is simply by action. I made a video couple months ago, and I said it would be better for you to move backwards than to stay in the same place and not be doing something, because movement is key. Movement is key. You must always be moving. But I've come to tell you today that you are presently everything that you thought you would never become. That's all I had to say today. I pray God blesses you. I love you all. Have an amazing day.